Anyone want a cuppa?
Not for me, thanks. Will?
No. Thank you.
You all right?
Yeah, fine.
Well, the first Sunday of Advent is upon us. Let the madness begin.
Can we stop talking about Christmas?
Oh, yeah, we don't want Lucas to peak too soon.
He won't peak at all at this rate. I found a letter to Santa on his pillow.
Oh, I think I'm more excited than he is.
There is no "aw" about it. Nothing on that list is under 200 quid.
Blimey. Well, we can help out.
Can we?
Of course we can. We all put in, get him something he really wants.
Why don't you ask your mate, Jamie? Seemed happy enough to offer you a wedge yesterday.
Jamie?
Yeah, he wanted to help out.
With Lucas?
Yeah, 'cause he knows how skint I am.
So 3 weeks ago, he was forcing you to work for free, but now he's just like giving you money.
Drop it, Dad.
I mean, why the sudden change? Because he fancies you, or because he's trying to wind me up?
I don't know why you're making such a big deal out of this.
Because I want to know what's going on. If he's still messing about with you to get at me...
It's nothing to do with you. And I didn't take the money, so leave it.
I told Dawn I'd back off, but I'm worried about her. She's hiding something, and it definitely involves him.
What do you mean?
Well, all that dragging me up to home farm and then sending me back again.
Well, maybe he was busy.
Yeah, maybe she was there.
Dawn? Why would she be?
I don't know. Because he's been sniffing around her?
Romantically.
Do you think that Lord of Manor will waste his time on a single mother waitress? But then, yesterday, he was offering her money, He's just flexing his muscles, letting her know who's boss.
Why would he?
So he can keep her where he wants her. He's constantly on her case, ordering her around, messing about with her wages. And then when I ask her about it, she just clams up. I'm telling you, there's definitely something not right.
Like what?
I don't know. I'm just worried that she's gone backwards.
You don't think she's using again?
I don't know.
Because if she is, the last thing she needs is pressure from you. You know what happened last time? She did a runner.
Yeah, and I think he had something to do with that and all.
Jamie, why?
Well, where else will she get the money? She can't live on fresh air, and she still won't tell us where she went.
I just don't think you should be jumping to conclusions.
So what are you saying? We just pretend that it isn't happening?
I'm saying if you kick off again, you're only going to make things 10 times worse. Maybe I should try and talk to her.
What makes you think you'll do a better job than me?
I don't. But it's worth a shot.
Harriet. Thank you.
I know it's been a week.
Jamie, do you ever answer your phone?
What's wrong?
Can you stay away from Dad, please? He's asking questions.
What?
About the money you tried to give me yesterday. He thinks it's dodgy.
That was for Lucas. You don't explain that.
Yes. And he's wondering why you want to buy my kid Christmas presents. And so am I.
I told you, I just want to help out.
I don't need your help, Jamie. I'm not some charity case.
That's not what I meant by it.
I can pay my own way, thank you.
Oh, right, yeah, by going out.
And selling myself. Is that what you're going to say?
Sorry, I was out of order.
Do you think that was an easy decision to make? To go back to picking up men, having them crawl all over me?
Dawn.
The first couple of nights were okay. I thought I could handle it. I shared a sleeping bag with some girl in a doorway. But she was on stuff and I didn't really want to be around her.
Tell me you didn't.
So I ended up on a park bench.
Dawn.
I tried, Harriet. I really tried.
I know.
I just needed some money to pay for a room or something. You must be so proud.
I'm not judging you.
Well, I would if I were you. I'm sorry you had to find out like that.
What about Jamie? Where does he fit into all this?
One of my clients turned up at the Hop. Not looking for me. Booking stuff for his family. Anyway, it didn't take long for Jamie to suss out what was going on.
Is that why he offered you money yesterday?
What? No. That was genuinely for Lucas.
Dawn, I know everything seems bleak right now.
I shouldn't have come back.
Don't say that.
I thought I could stay away. If you hadn't made me stay and see Lucas, I could have gone, and he would have just forgotten about me.
He's your son. He needs you.
Like he needs someone like me in his life.
He loves you.
Yeah. Well, maybe he wouldn't if he'd known what I'd done.
I know you're carrying a heavy burden now. But me and your dad, we can help. What happened with Malone wasn't your fault.
Stop it.
You did what you had to do.
I don't want to talk about it.
And now you've got to move past it for Lucas.
I can't do this.
Don't allow yourself to live a life.
Is she all right? What's happened?
It's nothing. Leave it. Just let her go.
If it's team building you're looking for, we've got an outdoor pursuit centre.
Hello.
You're late.
Just nipped into town. Make a start on the Christmas shopping for the little fella. Oh. What's up?
Will, there's no easy way to say this.
Say what? What? Is Dawn okay?
I spoke to her earlier. Jamie isn't putting her under pressure. If anything, he is trying to help her, like she said.
What do you mean?
She didn't take any drugs, but she did need to find a way to make some money.
No. No, she wouldn't.
She had no choice.
She's got a little boy. And there's always a choice.
Think about where she is now, Will. What she's had to deal with.
After all the years that she fought to get him back, why would she jeopardise that?
Because the head was all over the place. She didn't think she was good enough to be around him.
Why couldn't she have just spoken to me about it?
I know this is difficult to deal with. But remember, this was a month ago. And since then, she's come home, she's got a job back. She's got her life back on track. You know, maybe we should be counting our blessings.
Oh, yeah, why don't we put the flags out? My daughter's on the game, great.
It was a blip. And if she's put it behind her, then we have to.
Where is she now?
She got a bit upset. I think she just needs some time on her own to get her head around stuff.
But she's okay.
Think so. And if she isn't, we'll deal with it.
Thank you.
What for?
Well, I know I haven't exactly made you feel part of this family, but I don't know how I could have handled that conversation myself.
You know, I'm always here for you if you need me. Or both of you. Wine?
On a Thursday afternoon?
I need it after the day I've had.
What do you reckon?
Oh, I love it. Not sure Dawn will, though, but I guess that's the grandparents' job. What?
I was just thinking about Dawn and how excited she used to get at Christmas.
Yeah. You used to be snuggled up in bed reading her stories while I'd be outside in the freezing cold, ringing those flaming bells.
Do you remember that year that she almost caught you and you had to hide in the shed till I got her back upstairs? I had to tell her that Santa had stopped off petrol.
Yeah, meanwhile, Mother Christmas's toes were turning blue.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to have those days back.
We were happy, weren't we?
Yeah, they were good times.
Right, wine.
Unless... you want to take it upstairs?
What was all that about with Harriet earlier? You okay?
I'm fine.
What's happened?
Just leave me alone, Billy.
I'm not just going to abandon you.
You're really not getting the message, are you?
Whatever's happened between us, I still care about you.
Even if I'm picking up blokes for money.
What?
You heard. I took a little trip down memory lane. Went to see some old clients.
Why?
Because it's Christmas, isn't it? Expensive business and I've got a kid.
No, you wouldn't do that. Not now. What about Lucas?
What about him?
Dawn, this is me you're talking to.
Why are you still here?
Because I'm worried about you.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be. Stay away, because I will drag you down, Billy. You only have to look at what I did with Ellis.
It was messed up.
I am a disgusting person.
Stop saying that.
And I have done some terrible things.
Like what?
Can't tell you.
Dawn, how can I help you if you're not going to tell me?
I killed him.
What? Killed who?
Malone. And now I'm going to hell.
No. No way.
Billy! Billy, please. Can we just talk?
Right, okay. But I don't want you coming in the house.
Just listen to the whole story before you make your mind up about me. Please.
Go on then. Explain.
Well, that was nice. Oh, and by nice, I mean better than nice, obviously.
Yeah.
So, it's got to mean something.
What do you think it means?
But there's still something there. It shows that we've got something really good.
Sorry.
Sorry?
Have you seen the time? I should be at work.
Yeah, but we'll walk over together.
No, I've got to dash.
Well, maybe later.
Yeah. Bye.
He had a syringe, full of smack. He had it all planned out, Billy. Me, dead off an overdose. Dad stitched up. Him living the life on some fat police pension with Harriet.
I don't believe that Harriet...
She slept with him. Believe it, because it happened.
So, I'm listening.
I said I was sorry. I said I'd learnt my lesson. And if he let me go, I wouldn't cause any more trouble. But he wasn't going to leave. So I picked up this heavy iron ornament thing, just to protect myself. And he brings out a gun. And he called it his Plan B. Said he was going to shoot me, and I believed him. Said he was going to scatter drugs all over the floor, make it look like a deal gone wrong.
So go on then. What's next? How'd you get from him holding a gun to your head to a dead copper? Doesn't make any sense. What did you do, kick the gun out of his hand?
I didn't actually. I went for the syringe. Because I couldn't bear the idea of Dad or Lucas finding bits of me. So I went for the syringe. And then suddenly he's on the floor. Because Harriet was there. And she'd whacked him with this massive metal kettle. I mean, he didn't stand a chance.
So you didn't kill him then? Harriet did?
We thought he was dead. And then he's up. And he's going for Harriet, and I didn't even think. I shot him. Again and again. Until I knew he couldn't hurt Lucas anymore. Or me. Or Dad. Or you. Ever again.
So what did you do with him?
We wrapped him in a rug. And we dragged him to the car.
You're joking me.
We buried him in the graveyard.
What about Will? Does he know? Was he involved?
No, he was at the pub with you, getting wasted, remember?
The takeaway. He rang and said that Harriet wasn't feeling well.
Do you think I'm disgusting now? I didn't want you involved. You know, I did everything I could to keep you away from it. And the Ellis stuff...
Don't act like you were trying to do me a favour.
What are you thinking?
All those times. Times after. You joking with the punters at the hop.
I was working.
Queuing for a coffee. Playing with Lucas. Acting like there was nothing the matter.
I was carrying on.
Yeah, I know.
I had to.
And you were good at it.
It was killing me inside.
Except it didn't. You got over it somehow. I think you need to go.
Billy.
Now.
Billy, you're not going to tell anyone, are you?
I said, go.
I don't know that it's what I want.
Why not?
Stuff's happened. And running upstairs and jumping into bed, it's not going to change any of that. I'm sorry. Dawn?
He knows. Billy. He knows everything. About Malone. What we did, where he is. I told him everything.
Tell me again exactly what he said. Try and remember his exact words.
Will you stop cross-examining me? You're not in the police anymore.
It's under control.
You can understand why we're concerned.
Is he still angry about this thing with Ellis?
No. I don't know. He seems more fed up than anything. Look, I know what you're thinking, that he's going to go running to the police for revenge.
Well, is he?
No, he wouldn't do that.
We're all in this together. It should have stayed between us.
I didn't plan this.
Yeah, that's why we're worried.
Do you think you should go and have a word with him?
No. I think we should leave him be. He's got nothing to gain by stirring up trouble.
Are you not worried that he'll have a few too many beers and end up talking to his brother or Marlon or God knows who, and it'll just slip out? And once it's out, we can't put it back.
Where are you going?
I'm going to talk to Billy. Close it down before there's a problem. You know why I'm here?
Yeah, to threaten me.
No. I'm just hoping you can put yourself in Dawn's position and mine.
I don't know what position you enjoy with Malone, but you won't catch me there.
I'll let that go. There's a lot you don't understand.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't need to remind you, Billy. You're not a total bystander in all this.
I hated him. But there is no soil under my fingernails. So don't try involving me in your madness.
Billy.
Why don't you just ask me? Am I going to turn you and Dawn into the police? Because that's what you want to know.
Are you?
Should do. I don't owe her anything. But I can't hurt her. She can hurt me, but I want nothing to do with this. And I wish she never told me.
Where's Dawn?
Upstairs asleep. So?
I saw him.
And?
Well, he's not happy. He wishes she'd never told him. Understandable.
But you think he's going to stick to his word?
Billy isn't going to cause any trouble. He still has feelings for her. And he's not stupid. He knows that the more time passes, the more he'll be implicated if he lets it slip. Not ideal, but it could be worse.
That's the title of my autobiography.
I took a little walk after I did some thinking of my own.
Me too. Well, not the walk, but the thinking.
I really
I'm
believe
going to
we
move
can
out.
try.
Not out of the village. I want to be around for Dawn and I've got my job, but...
But what?
Look, I don't want to hurt But things around here, they're not going to suddenly change.
OK, I know we can't change anything, but we can get over it.